It has been a season of progress with more ups than downs in the first season under Erik ten Hag. The Old Trafford club are back in the Champions League and have an EFL Cup trophy added to their cabinet. New signings Casemiro and Lisandro Martinez have endeared themselves to the faithful, while Marcus Rashford's form and goals have been a major bonus. But, as is the case in every season for the majority of football clubs, there have been some days to firmly forget. Suffered some sobering defeats and put in some particularly poor performances over the course of the campaign, and there's one man who hooks attention in those moments: Roy Keane. Here, we take a look back at Roy's peak rants from the 2022-23 season. Things didn't get off to a good start for under new manager Erik ten Hag, as they fell to a Premier League opening day defeat to Brighton, and Keane was definitely not happy about it. He told Sky Sports, "You have to have a certain character to play for Man when there is 65,000, 75,000 at the match moaning and groaning. You stick your chest out and say I can deal with this. You don't have to be the best player in English football but deal with that expectation." The players, we seen it today, can't deal with a setback. Okay, Brighton come, they're neat and tidy. They score, okay, no need to panic, then they give another goal away. They have to chase the game. Man have to be better than that. They don't run, they don't sprint, they're not closing down. To me that's not giving 100%. The word coming out from the training ground, over the last month or two they're training properly. There's discipline, they're training on time. That's come from within the group, not the coach. I think today was lacking football intelligence. They're open. They can't keep clean sheets. Huge problems, as we well know. We go back to a lot of the players in the starting 11, particularly preseason. It's the same characters, same personalities. Okay, some of these are talents in the squad, but when they have a little setback, they can't seem to deal with it. While eventually improved, they were then put to the sword in a crazy 9-goal derby day in October, and after the game, Keane engaged in a heated post-match discussion with fellow pundit Micah Richards. The pair disagreed over S' approach and decision to not employ Cristiano Ronaldo at all during the game. Does his, Erik ten Hag's, style of play suit how they want to go? Here we go. Here we go. No, you come to the Etihad and you know Man City are going to have the majority of the ball. They got hammered anyway. We're talking about pressing? It's the new buzzword in football, pressing. I don't care about pressing if he's getting me 20, 25 goals last season for Man. I don't think he was doing too much pressing then. Man have lost 3 times already this season. It didn't work. I agree with you. But the results that Man have been getting against Liverpool, Arsenal, sitting in, counter-attacking, and he's played people who are going to press high and with intensity. Have never pressed high. Is this a new buzzword? I'm not saying it's a new word. Post-match, Keane had said, "Nothing for to take out of this game. From the players' point of view, they should be embarrassed. You can't go in at halftime 4-0 down. It's hugely embarrassing, as brilliant as Man City were. They got overran in midfield, defensively all over the shop. No leadership, there was nothing there from Man. The two former teammates held a fierce debate after draw with Chelsea just weeks after the loss to City. Recap the rest here. Did end up booking their place in round 4 of the FA Cup in January. But Connor Cody's first-half equaliser at Old Trafford left Keane in disbelief at the error from David De Gea. "Listen, obviously it's a shocking mistake again," said Keane. "Everton keeping the ball alive and Onana does well there, nice, strong and aggressive. Mopé puts it in, but it's a shocking mistake from an international goalkeeper. Everton have shown a bit of fight, they've turned it into a cup tie, but De Gea there. It's like carry-on football, it's almost like he's had a few drinks. Shocking mistake. It's almost as if the goalkeeper's been sent off and they've got an outfield player in goal who doesn't know what to do. Horrendous mistake. Erik ten Hag's side conceded in the 90th minute as they lost 3-2 to the Gunners, with Eddie Nketiah poking home from close range in the final few minutes of the game. After the defeat, Keane slammed several Reds players for their performances. "Weren't at their best, but you think could they have hung on for the draw, take a point and move on," said Keane. "But it goes back to where made progress. But then come the end of the game, Shaw's still at left back. Question marks over him. Wan-Bissaka. Fred's back in midfield. McTominay. As if haven't moved on from their problems of the past." "I'm not just blaming them players because it was a tough game and you've got to give credit to Arsenal, but it is a reality check. I've said it the last few weeks, are well short. We were missing an important player today, but that's the game, should be able to deal with it, and when the going got tough and you're looking at the options off the bench, it wasn't great." Anfield debacle. Liverpool 7-0 endured a nightmare afternoon at Anfield in March, with Liverpool putting 7 past Erik ten Hag's men. 3 players scored 2 goals for the home side, with Cody Gakpo, Mohamed Salah and Darwin Núñez all grabbing braces. Keane slammed the performance and branded it an embarrassing display. "Obviously a very, very bad day, shocking," he told Sky Sports. "They really, just before the second half it was game over then, the senior players, to use all the words they were embarrassing, didn't show any leadership skills. The goals they gave away were shocking. Tough day for the players, will be embarrassed, no doubt ashamed with the performance." The second half, when the going got tough, they just went missing, to give up that many goals. When come to Liverpool, whatever the form, all logic goes out the window at Anfield. "I'll go in hard on, of course I will, but I also have to say that Liverpool were absolutely amazing." He added, "Fernandes' body language today was disgraceful. A really talented boy, he's your captain. So much talent. But the body language, waving his arms around and not running back, you wouldn't be happy with him in that dressing room, let me tell you. Thank God I've never been part of a team that's been beaten by that much playing for." De Gea message sent. City 2-1 after the FA Cup final defeat on Saturday. Keane demanded that recruit a new goalkeeper in the forthcoming summer transfer window, insisting that De Gea is not good enough to continue as the Reds' first-choice option between the sticks. "They need a new goalkeeper and world-class striker, I am sick of saying it," Keane told ITV Sport. "De Gea is not good enough. He is not going to be the one to take back to winning trophies.